It is the longest migration on Earth. Every year, the biggest animal on our planet undertakes an epic journey of more than 5,000 miles. This blue whale migration is one of nature's most spectacular sights, and today we're going to tell you all about it. There are approximately 10,000 blue whales left in the world, making them critically endangered. And these gentle giants can only be found in the oceans of the Northern Hemisphere. Blue whales travel from their feeding grounds in the Arctic and Antarctic to their breeding and calving grounds in warmer tropical waters. These long migrations are necessary for the survival of these magnificent creatures. The blue whale has to consume huge amounts of krill to stay alive. In one day, an adult blue whale can eat up to 4 tons of this small crustacean. That's why they spend their summers in polar regions where krill is abundant. During the winter, however, krill is scarce in these areas. So the blue whales have to migrate to warmer waters where there is plenty of krill. The distance they have to cover is really impressive. Some populations migrate over 5,000 miles each way. That's longer than the entire United States is wide. During their migration, blue whales travel at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. They undertake this journey twice a year, once in the spring and again in the fall. The spring migration begins in March or April when the whales leave their feeding grounds in the south. They head north along the coast of South America, Africa, and Asia until they reach their summer range in the Arctic. This journey can take up to 3 months to complete. Once there, the whales spend their time eating krill and then breeding and giving birth to calves. By late July and August, the krill supply starts to dwindle once again, so the blue whales begin their journey back south. The fall migration is even more spectacular than the spring migration because the whales travel in pods. Pods can contain up to 100 individuals, and they travel together along the coast of North America, South America, and Africa until they reach their winter range in Antarctica. This journey takes about 2 months to complete. The blue whale migration is a truly remarkable feat of endurance. These whales have to swim vast distances every year in order to find food and mates. Thankfully, scientists are now able to track the migration patterns of blue whales using satellite technology. This allows us to learn more about these amazing creatures and how they interact with their environment. One of the most exciting discoveries made during the research was that blue whales use underwater mountain chains as navigational aids during their migration. The whales would swim around these mountains until they reached their destination. Scientists also found that blue whales prefer to migrate at night when the water temperature is cooler. This helps them conserve energy while migrating long distances. Another interesting fact about the blue whale migration is that the whales have to time their arrival at their breeding grounds just right. If they arrive too early or too late, they may miss the peak krill season and their calves may not get the nutrition they need to survive. Therefore, blue whales have developed sophisticated echolocation abilities to navigate vast stretches of ocean and locate their breeding grounds with precision. They also use magnetic fields and celestial navigation to keep themselves on course during their long journeys. Sadly, blue whales are still hunted in some parts of the world, despite being an endangered species. This puts further pressure on the whales to successfully complete their migrations each year. If they don't make it to their feeding or breeding grounds, their chances of survival are slim. Protecting the blue whale migration is essential if we want to prevent this magnificent creature from disappearing altogether. Thankfully, there are organizations working hard to protect blue whales and their migration routes. By supporting these organizations, we can help ensure that future generations will be able to marvel at these amazing creatures. If you want to know more about blue whales, click here. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.